so the SR is all torn down completely. We're gonna leave the pistons, the crankshaft, everything. I'm gonna replace the timing kit though. The reason why we are tearing the SR down is the engine's fully built and it's fine. It's just it's been leaking oil from like the front cover, and like the rear main seal was really shitty. So I'm just kind of gonna refresh it. This engine was built in like 2011, so it's an old build, but
the pistons look great.
yeah, I mean they're a little.
I mean they look good.
They've got. I think this engine has what, like 5,000 miles on it.
I don't know. When I bought it, it was running really fucking lean.
Right.
So I had to fix that.
Yeah.
But
So,
like, I mean, for like, who knows how long it was running rough, but for the fact that it was running rough, these look pretty good.
Yeah.
We could clean them a little bit if you want.
That's fine. All right. So to talk about where this engine came from, this came in a car that Nico got that we did not show on the YouTube channel. What was it, like 4 years ago?
I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago.
5 years ago. So
I think it was 2018.
Yeah. So after the gray car that was last on this channel, we cut up. Nico found a different coupe with this built SR for like a really good deal.
It was like $4,400.
Yeah, it was like $4,400
with parts. It had like I sold the exhaust of it for like $600.
Yeah. So that was a good deal. But at the same time, I was building like a really like simple KAT setup with like a T25 ISR manifold, and we got that running at the same time that Nico had this engine in that other car, and we'll throw photos up of everything. Of the two cars we're talking about. I had done a KT in that car, and I was gonna get it running. I had it running and driving sort of, but it was having some issues, like some hiccups. And then Nico was just like, "Hey buddy, I'm trying to get out of the drifting game again. Do you want this built SR20 for a good deal?"
Again.
And then I hosed Nico a little bit, got a really good deal. So took the KT out and dropped this SR straight into my car. And kind of just left it like that, but it was doing like the whole like leaking out of the front cover, and just like a bunch of issues that are like annoying for like the longevity of the engine.
Yeah, this thing liked to leak out of the front main a lot.
Yeah, I changed the front main like once or twice.
I had changed the front main like once or twice.
Really? Okay, so yeah, it's beyond that. It was like the.
That's why I'm suggesting a new cover.
Yeah, possibly. But yeah, the engine's fine. I'm probably gonna just do. I've got a T28, a ball bearing T28 for this thing. But I'm probably going to do a 2871R stock manifold, 740cc injectors. Kind of keep it simple.
You do 740s?
Yeah, I'm going to do 740s.
Why don't you just size up so you could run E if you want?
Like
Aren't they all like this? Aren't they all like the same price?
No.
Are you into top feed or side feed?
Side feed.
Oh.
If I'm keeping 740s.
Yeah, why don't you just do top feed?
Because I'm trying to do cheap right now.
Okay.
When I do a top mount, I'll go.
That's the only benefit of the Neo, is that they came with top feed stock.
Well, you can get 950s. I'm gonna do Deeps Works, and you can get 950s.
Bro, these are fucking 340s.
Yeah, well, I mean stock ones were 270s, I thought, right?
On what?
Like Ks and SRs. Or no,
SRs are 370.
370s, right?
I don't know what the K is.
Yeah, I think they're 270s. Something.
270,
like
yeah.
Yeah. So just gonna do that, and yeah, it's a fully built bottom end, built head. I feel like it's got like no red line. I don't know what's set up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've done burnouts. I've banged limiter.
Yeah.
I never check out what it's doing.
I feel like it just goes to like 80 something. 100.
I mean, it sounds great. It sounds great at limiter.
It sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's got rocker arm stoppers. Some say they're great, some say they're shitty.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't touch it.
Yeah, I mean, it's my first SR.
It was my first SR.
Yeah.
It was my one and only SR.
Right. But it's doing alright. So we'll see I'm gonna try the 2871. See how that goes.
It's gonna boogie.
It's gonna boogie. I'm hoping for at least like 300 to the wheels.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is gonna go in a hatch that you'll saw in the intro, but also we'll throw more photos of it.
Oh yeah, they don't know about that hatch.
Right.
We did so much shit off camera.
Exactly. So I'll just throw photos of like slowly piecing that together, but it's a pretty simple car.
What was the last video we did with your car, your hatch? Was it when the tire fell off? Oh yeah, so that car was super rusty.
Yeah.
And we
rusty.
We just cut that up.
We cut both cars out. We can throw the picture of us cutting up the cars.
Yeah, that was funny.
Them.
We gave them we gave those corners to like the scrap guys that come around.
Yeah.
This guy was just loading up corners of cars.
Cars into a pickup truck. Yeah, but that car is gonna get probably painted, and then just this refresh SR thrown into it.
Yeah, so you bought that car as a complete bare shell. It had a tube front.
Yep.
We threw everything from your hatch. We threw some of the stuff from my coupe that you were missing.
Mm-hmm.
I cut up my coupe.
Yeah, it was kind of.
Actually, no, I didn't cut up that coupe. The one I bought with the SR in it, I sold to someone.
Right.
As a bare shell.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's that, and then Nico started taking apart his RB.
Yeah, I got this RB25 Neo. So I got this RB25 Neo. The idea was to kind of just turbo my stock RB20, or not turbo, manual swap my stock RB20E. So I got an RB20 trans, and I was gonna do it as cheap as possible. But then I'm stupid and I bought a Neo. I was just lowballing eBay sellers, and someone just accepted my offer.
Yeah, it's an auto, or not an auto. Well, it was an auto, but it's an all-wheel drive 25.
So we're gonna modify the pan because these are different from the rear-wheel drive blocks. This the what's it called? The pickup tube is a little right along the edge. So if you're gonna throw a rear-wheel drive pan on it, you have to kind of beat the pan a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Isn't the casting of the block also slightly different?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
The pickup tube is a little off to the edge.
Yeah.
Closer to the edge of the pan.
Yeah, then if you want to do it simply, you just cut off this differential from the oil pan, and then there's like a shaft in the.
There's a shaft in the middle. I don't know if you have to weld it. I know everyone welds them.
Yeah.
But from the videos and pictures I've seen, the shaft looks like it stays sealed off from the outside. So maybe I could just leave the shaft.
We'll play with it. Yeah. But what are you gonna do? Front facing manifold?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a front facing manifold. I was looking at the SpeedTech manifold. They look pretty decent. They're like $1,100, and they're made for Neos. All the Greddy manifolds and stuff, they're only made for Series 1 and Series 2. So I would have to do an adapter for the IACV because I want to keep this on stock ECU.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if they're designed for top feeds or side feed. But
well, if it's made for Neo, it'd probably be top feed.
No, if it's made for a Series 1 or Series 2.
Right,
I'm talking about the Greddys.
Oh, Greddy's, yeah.
I don't know if you're just forced to upgrade to top feeds or not. But these are the stock injectors on a Neo are top feed.
Well, this is like a very common thing to do. Just like swap this out. Because this is like, I feel like a big and running intercooler piping and stuff is just weird.
Yeah. I mean, the only benefit is just so you've got all that low end torque based on the longer runner.
Right.
Plasma Man, something like that.
Plasma Man.
Sells just an upper manifold. They're a little ugly, but they're designed to keep the low end torque. But they're also like $1,500 just for an upper plenum, and you have to run a billet throttle body.
That doesn't really seem.
Which is $400. So I'm just gonna do the SpeedTech one. They look pretty cool and they're cast.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm gonna keep my stock manifolds for some torque.
Yeah, I mean,
because my 4-cylinder SRs don't have much torque, guys. Yeah. All right, next video, hopefully we'll be starting to piece this thing together. And then Nico might have some sort of manifold or something to put on.
Manifold comes. I want it to warm up so I could like hustle and throw that engine in so I could try cranking it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's a good motor or not.
Yeah. But, yeah, next episode, we'll be throwing some stuff together rather than taking stuff apart. That's usually more fun, right?
I mean, I like this part because it's free.
I don't know about that, buddy.
Okay. What?
Yeah, let me try something here. Hold on. Let's say if you guys want to try like flashing it.
that.
Like make it flashy.
The tail would look cool if they were like all
Let me
white.
see.
Like what?
Not good.